Hey everybody, Chiron here, and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft. So this episode we're going to continue to work on our ore smelting. First things first is we're going to take care of the gold. So what I want to do, we have 4 drills and I have 2 ore smelters on me. So I think what we're going to do is get 2 smelters set up for these 4 drills. I was debating doing 1 drill and then a force induction on it, but this way we can add in the 2 smelters, we can add the force induction, and we can add drill motors to these, and we can just scale up the output as much as we really want. So I think that's going to be a good option. So let's get a little bit of a platform here, unless I fall, of course. So there we go. Just make a little bit of an area over here. And we get rid of you. And we can put these smelters right about here. Get rid of you. Throw on a couple of hoppers. Boom and boom. Alright, and we'll put a laser transmitter, power source, or power block. We'll turn you, and boom, boom, oops, boom. There we go. Alright, so that should technically do it. I'm just going to kind of sit here just a little bit and make sure that they can actually keep up with the power demands. Otherwise I'll have to put in a level 2 laser transmitter here. I think I have a bunch of... I only have 2 of them. Alright, actually I'm going to let these heat up and just see if they can get enough power. Let's give it a little buffer power first, so they can get up to maximum, and then we'll see if it'll keep up on its own. Should smelting pretty soon. And there it goes. Wait for both of these to get up to temperature. Smelting, okay. And it's not able to keep up. Alright, so we'll throw a level 2 in there. And that'll do it. Perfect. Alright, so what these will do is they'll start spitting out some ores. Once I actually get some hoppers in here. Let's see, add only, remove only, remove only. Alright. Just make sure those are all emptied out. And we are good. Alright. So we'll come back, check on those a little bit later, see if those hoppers are all full up. Actually, need to leave that one there for our ore to come in, or our bars to come in. And we're backlogged here. Why are we backlogged here? Looks like we're producing too many titanium plates. So, don't know what to do about that. I don't know how we can slightly speed this up or slightly slow these down. I could put in 2 more of these and 1 more of these, so we would have 5 stampers and 2 of the extruders. probably kind of the only way around. That's really unfortunate that... Let's see. We'll stop that for now, and we'll let it make a bunch of PCBs kind of catch up. Alright, I think there should be some room in there yet. 11 free. Alright, so we'll let that continue for a while, and that should hopefully give us all the titanium that we need. If anybody knows the proper ratio for running one of those, like if 5 stampers and 2 of the PCB things, assembly lines, will work better. I just don't like when it overproduces one thing and then obviously we run out of PCBs, it stacks up and blah blah blah. So then we're just wasting resources and wasting time. Alright, so it looks like our tin is doing pretty good here. How are you doing? 17 gold bars. So we're looking good here. A couple more bars coming down the pipe. And it looks like we're stacking up on ores, which is good. What I could probably do as well is put a turntable in here so that they both fill up equally. You know what? Let's put an induction fan. I think I have 2 of them. Oh, only have 1. Let's see what an induction fan does. See if it can keep up at all. Because if we can have an induction fan on here with 2 drills mining, that would be pretty super. Alright, so used 76. So we'll come back and check on that a little bit later, check out the rates. Alright, so that one's done. I did want to make an ore ping, and I want to do, I think I want to do nickel and iron. So let's get out our iron ore ping here, and voila, there is absolutely nothing down here. Absolutely garbage down here. I'm guessing this is just gonna be like a block. 30,000. Not even close to worth it. Alright, so iron was a bust. We'll have to continue our vein from up top, up in the cold cavern. Actually, I might go up a little bit below the cold cavern and just see if I can find an ore. Just, it's so inconvenient being in that cold cavern. I guess it's not too bad. We're going to use tubes anyway, but alright. So, let's go ahead and find some nickel. Boom. Nothing. Nothing at all. Wait. Did it not use my nickel, or... Oh, no. I already had a nickel on me? Maybe? Because it found that little thing. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, let's head back up. I actually need some more iron. I want to make a couple more nickel and iron pings. Alright. So we'll grab some crystals while we're at it. Alright. And gonna grab some iron. I'm actually going to grab some ore as well. What are you doing? Where are you? Oh, yeah. Red means empty, not full. Wait, no. Green means empty. What am I doing? Why were you red? Or were you just red from the light? That might be. Ah, well. Alright, so let's head back. Alright. Just head all the way down. And we'll make a couple more... Oh, now my nickel ping is gone. Oh, what the heck? Whatever. Whatever. I guess it's honestly not that far away. Think about it. Alright. Well, let's do it this way. I'm gonna take the elevator down to how far down is that? Yeah, that's, I guess, not that far away either. Let's do the pings anyway. So we'll ping nickel, garbage, awesome. So we'll take a look at that one. 170,000, not worth. Actually, how much is this one? If that one is 170,000 and it's more than this vein, I think we might use it. $500,000. Nope. We will continue to use that one. Alright. And then we're going to use up our ore ping. Absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Alright. That's, I guess, a thing. So, we'll head back and we'll start making just an absolute buttload of tubes because we have to. Alright, how are we doing here? So, we'll do transport pipes. Oh yeah, we can make quite a few. 142. Not bad. Not bad. I have a lot of gold. So let's throw the gold in there. And we'll check up on you. Alright, so without the induction smelter, or the induction fan, used 81, used 0. Yeah. So, I think, yeah. So this pretty much keeps up. We'll destroy this for now. Once we start making some drill motors, then we'll start getting into the induction fans. Pretty sure that's going to be the way to do it. Alright. Grab what we have out of here. And I think I'm going to start with the iron. Alright. So, we need to get down to level. I don't know if it's easier to get down to level and then build up, or if we want to mine down and then build as we go. Actually, how much is left in here? 600,000. Alright, so we're good. I do not have any cutter heads in here, which I need to add those. Alright, so I think we'll just start mining down right here. See how far this gets us. Hopefully we don't run into any ores or large deposits. I guess that would be a good thing because we're looking for large deposits of ore at the moment. Hopefully we don't fall to our deaths. That actually would make me happy. More than anything. Alright. What do we got here? So, there's our gold, there's our tin. Oh, we need to get power up there too. Let's keep digging. What I think we'll do is bust out our friend the excavator. Alright. Right about there. Should do just fine. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So let's get this all buttoned up. We're going to need a couple more of the Mark II laser transmitters here. Yeah, we'll make more than that. Come on. We got pretty unlimited resources. There we go. Now we're cooking. Alright. We'll grab everything. Oh, sugar. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. And get out of here. Put down another Mark II laser transmitter right yonder. And boom. And I think I'm gonna turn this into a Mark II for the time being. Do we actually have our excavator on us? We do. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, so we'll let the auto excavator do its thing. And then it should get us a nice tunnel up where we can put in a laser power transmitter group all the way up, and right next to it we can put a tube. Alright, and then we'll need to start working on our nickel as well. So that one should be a lot easier because we already have the shaft. So we can just put it right next to here. I can't remember exactly. I think it's on that side. Yep, so we want to go on this side. Alright. Let's recall the elevator if we can. And yeah. So we'll do it on that side. That should give us plenty of clearance that we can just put our tubes in without any trouble. Alright, we'll bail out here. And perfect. So let's see where our hopper is. This is the nickel hopper, the bar hopper. And then, why are you not? Oh, really? Oh, boy. Let's see. We'll, honestly, we can just replace these. And we'll replace those with tubes. Going the correct way. Nickel ore, and then we have our smelter there. We actually do need this hopper here, which will not conflict. We'll do remove only, add only, and then we can see where's our hole going up. Right here. So let's grab our tubes out here again. And I missed one. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? I know I could probably use the auto builder, but I'm not. So that's how we do that. All right, and then we need to get from this hopper. So we'll put one on the side pointing up. And we're going to have to do a little bit of a snake maneuver here. We'll just get those filled in. Pop these in. And then we'll do that. And the final piece of the puzzle. If I can actually get out of the trap that I made. Alright. Take the elevator up because it's here, and there we go. All right, let's recall the elevator so we can get on top of this bad boy and start placing. And make sure the ore or the bars follow us all the way. Don't want to go too fast, otherwise they kind of glitch out. Oops. And that's not even close to what I wanted to do. Is it? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, my eyes are playing tricks on me today. It's pretty late, so my brain is not operating at peak efficiency. Alright, oops. And where are we? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. Alright, so we want to start snaking this in. Like so. And we could probably just kind of borrow these hoppers here. Let's take a peek what we need to do here. We'll go up, and then we'll go over, and we'll go over and over. Turn that one so that it's facing the same way. And there we go. All right. Perfect. Now, are these still coming through? They're not, because we're out of power. Power's getting drained way too fast, I'm guessing by this thing. Let's see how we're doing. I'll just destroy that because we can. Get some light up in this joint. And I'm guessing we made it. We made it most of the way. Yeah, we made it most of the way. So we can just finish the job from here. And if it'll let us. There we go. Alright, so we need to do a 3x3 around the hole. I guess we don't need to do a 3x3 actually. We don't need the 3x3 all the way up. All we really need is the 1x2 and we want to go on that side. So start drilling down right here. See how far we can get before we fall to our deaths. There it is. And let's get back up here. If our grappling hook will let us. Alright, perfect. Oh, I am dying. Awesome. And not collecting any power whatsoever. That's even better. Where's my hole? Whoa, there we go. Alright, let's charge up Arthur so we don't freeze to death here. Alright. So, that wasn't our issue. It's just that these power storage blocks are not able to keep up. Alright. So, let's do the next best thing here. Also known as the even better thing, for those of you who are paying attention. Oh, we need that. So let's do you, and we'll do you, and we'll do you. And do I have any windows? I think I have some windows laying around. Let's see, windows, boom. There we go. So that should hopefully keep up. What about lenses? We do have a lens here. So let's get a lens in you. And now we're cooking. Alright, perfect. So let's get some power transmitting up. We're gonna do boom and boom, and then we're gonna do some tubes. Alright, so we'll make sure that's pointed up. Good. Actually, we'll have to point it on this wall here. Take off our lamp so we can see what we're doing. And away we go. And we're up. Fantastic. But luckily, we are producing oodles of resources now, which is fantastic. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Actually going to destroy that. And then we'll leave... Yeah, so these aren't producing, or weren't producing, because they were out of power. But they should have infinite power now, so we're good. Perfect. Perfect. Let's make some more tubes here. Just gonna make as many as I possibly can, not the filters. We made 8. Awesome. We made 8. I actually think I need to come up here and get those. Alright, so we need one more PCB. That was actually not too shabby. My calculations from over here were actually pretty close. We were off by about 24. So that's pretty good. Alright, so let's... or 23, actually. Let's get some of these in here. We'll get some plates put back in. And that should be all she wrote for the ultimate experimental pods. Alright, so let's get these guys loaded up. Oh man, we just need so much tin. Just so incredibly much tin. I might put some more drills in. That would probably be a great idea. Well, we could probably set up the mine up there. Yeah, not really any point though. Yeah. So we'll just keep trucking along with what we got. All right. Transport pipes, 15. Still not enough. All right. So let's check out our gold here. Gonna make a little bit of room. We'll just do the underground method here. So we'll do you, and then up, and then you, and you. Boom, boom. So, it'll triple the amount that we can store there. And how we doing over here? Yeah, pretty good. You know what, let's get a turntable. I don't like having those hoppers mismatched. I want them to be as full as possible. Turntable, turntable, conveyor, turntable. We need tin. Of course we need tin. Why wouldn't we need tin? Alright, conveyor, turntable, and transport pipes. 27, we're getting there. There's a tool tip on this, isn't there? It says something like, don't put them directly next to hoppers. Let's see, guides or references, machines. Conveyor turntable. To ensure materials flow correctly, avoid placing turntables directly adjacent to storage hoppers or other turntables. I like playing with fire, so let's do it that way. Oh, I see what it does. It just passes them back and forth. That's kind of funny. That's interesting. I would not have expected that. Oops, we'll do you like that. I think that'll work out pretty good. Looks like it's keeping up with the flow. Yeah. That might work. We'll see. We'll come back. I know it's a little bit OCD, but whatever. Deal with it. Alright. So let's see if we have enough tin. And let's make some more pipes. 45. That should do it. And back we go. Where am I here? There we go. Alright. Is this going to be enough? I don't actually think it will be. Oops. Alright. Oops. Gotta claim that one back. Let's just double check, make sure they're all pointed up, and they are. And I think we're out. Yep, we're out. Perfecto. We're actually almost there. What is that? About 75, 92, about 20. We also have to figure out where we want to put our power storage block. Let's see kind of how high this goes. Yeah, right about there. That should power up. Once the next connection comes through, there it is. Perfect. Get rid of you so I don't ram into you every time I come up here. Boom. And there. So that'll make it up to the top. And we just need about 20 more pipes, and then we should be good to go on our iron automation. Alright. Need some more tin. More tin, more tin, more tin. Perfect. 110 tin. Alright, that thing is producing. Luckily. Let's see. 22. The perfect number. Alright. Let's hop back up. Up the rabbit hole, I guess. We'll grab the top of that. And here we are. Alright, so we're going to cover that up for now so we don't lose things. And we need to get power to where? Alright. We need to get power to that guy. We can see it from the bottom, which is good. And it's actually not too far away. We'll do there, and then just kind of pull one of those. Alright, and that should start powering up. There we have it. Alright, and then we need to kind of adjust our setup here, so that's actually all good. We don't need that anymore. And we should just be able to drop this down the hole. And then I think we're good. Alright. Hop back down. Continue on up. Oh, that's not good. Okay. We'll do there. do there, and then down. Oh. We need all these pointing down, not up. Oh, I'm such a derp. Alright, well, let's redo this, and I'll be back in just a second. And with the magic of editing, here we are. So I can actually put down some iron bars. I'll just fill this up. And there they go. And they should hopefully go all the way to the bottom. Alright, just make sure we're not running into any issues here. This guy is smelting, full power, those are drilling. And yeah, should be good. We do need to increase the power of this guy though. So, as we only have one here, we'll eventually upgrade that. But we'll just do that for now. Still a full power, which is good. And yeah, that should do it. So that'll take care of our iron needs. Let's head back down to the bottom. And we just need to connect this up. So we'll need more transport pipes though. We only have 3. So we'll probably get those next episode. Let's see how far we can get with the tin that we have available. Not a whole lot. Oh, what did we run out of? We ran out of crystal. Alright, so we'll have to start working on our crystal deposit next episode, but we're going to need a lot more transport pipes for that to happen. So, actually, we could probably honestly piggyback off of that. I don't think they're going to be coming in all that quickly. So, yeah. Alright. Well, we'll tackle the crystal next episode, kind of get that all situated. And I made a hole here. And then, yeah. Then we can kind of start working on some more technologies. I think I'm going to actually get some light in here so I can make sure these go in the right direction. I could probably put them on the ground now that we're... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I'm putting them on the wall. Again, a little bit OCD, but I like everything to be pretty. There we go. Boom. And our last one. Boom. So that's as far as we can get. I'm actually just gonna put a hopper here, just so we can start collecting. We need to turn that guy. There we go. So these should start collecting up here. There we go. So now we have a somewhat readily available source of iron. Just got to kind of get it into our central hub here. And then we can, yeah, then we can continue on with the other resources and start working towards... what are we working towards? We're working towards this guy, the orbital power transmission. So it's not all that bad. It requires freaking tin though. That's my biggest problem at the moment. And from what I hear, this probably produces a lot of pollution, so I think we might need missile defense too. Not exactly sure. And I think I'm just going to skip minecarts for now. We're kind of doing our own thing with our tubes. And Ultimate Power Grid, I don't know what Ultimate Power Grid actually gives us besides what we have already. What I'm probably going to do is I'll do orbital power transmission first, get that in place, and then once we're generating power for that, we can do ultimate power grid, and we can kind of start working on increasing the efficiency of the orbital transmitter. So we'll at least get it started with what we have, and then we can always expand our power transmission from there. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Alright, so we have a ton of PCBs created. We'll put this guy back, and then what are these? Tin? Primary PCBs. I think they're tin, right? Primary PCBs. Tin, indeed. Alright, so did I just rotate that? Oh yeah. It didn't matter. Well, we can't fill it because those need to be filled. Alright. Holy cow, we made 100 of those. And let's, do we have any tin plates? We don't. Well, we'll do it that way, and then put those over there. Oops. What did I put in there? Nothing? Alright. So we'll put those over there. So then those will just feed in, and then should be good to go. And then we, once we get all of the tin stuff done, we can work on just a couple coppers, and then we'll be well on our way. Yeah. So, good times. Good times. See how fast this one is filling up here. 100 bars are ready, but I think they were kind of stacked up there, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of backstock here until we can figure out what the efficiency is. Come on over here. Nothing. Why are these not doing anything? Because you're out of power because I blocked you. Why don't you people warn me about stupid things I do? I wish I did live streams on this so you could all yell at me. I can hear the comments now. So, we'll leave it like that. I honestly don't care that much. We'll tweak it later if we need to, but we honestly should be good with this setup. I can't see us using all that much gold, and once I get the orbital transmitter, it's really just going to be a waiting game to produce enough power to transmit up. So, yeah. So, good times. We'll end it there. Pick up where we left off. I think we're going to do crystal deposit, and then that's really the last thing that we have. Yeah. So we got everything else automated and coming directly to us. We got nickel, tin, gold, titanium, copper. We got lithium right here. And it is not working. Oh, that one is probably gone forever. Base dive! Woo! See if I can chase after it. There we go. I got it. Alright, so yeah. Like I said, we're going to end it off there, and we will continue with the automation next time. Actually, there's good gold deposit here. What are you? Not good. Alright. So, we'll end it off there, and we'll see you next time.